Thanks, Jennifer. So by definition, if you rise above a situation or something that's happening in your life, you're not going to allow it to control you or take over or create a negative situation for you. It's not going to prevent you from doing the things that you want to do in life. And as Dr. Collier mentioned, rising above is a story of KCPS. Rising above is a lot of your stories as well. And rising above is definitely my story. As a mobile student, going to 8 different schools, 3 in 7th grade alone, I understand the impact that mobility has on our kids. And as a result of losing my sister at 10 years old to violence, my parents getting divorced, and losing my grandmother, all within about a year of each other, I have a unique appreciation for what it takes for our kids to perform academically, socially, and emotionally. And losing my father at 19 to another senseless act of violence, and on top of that, losing my son Monty on October 24th, 2014, can sometimes seem like an insurmountable amount of trauma and grief to deal with. But isn't that what rising above on a very personal level means? We each have to find a way to overcome the challenges that life throws at us. For me, it meant marrying a woman who is my partner in everything I do in life, surrounding myself with friends and family who allow me to be my authentic self, have been important ways for me to fight through the tough stuff. And more recently, I've decided to go get some therapy to really help me deal with some of the trauma and grief that I've had to live through, and develop some personal strategies for dealing with all of this that will allow me to truly become my best self. I decided to run for school board in 2018 because sadly, my story is not unique. A lot of our kids and their families deal with a lot of the same things that I have. And some of our teachers and administrators and staff have dealt with a lot of the same things as well. And even if they don't, the last year and a half have been tough on all of us in different ways. I challenge all of us to find peace and the things in our lives that get us through the tough times in the best ways that we can. I take my role as school board chair seriously, and I want to be a part of a district that's helping students in Kansas City rise above the challenges in their lives. You know, I often tell people that I've never worked with a more committed and talented group of leaders. And I'm convinced that you'll be able to do the things that we need for our kids to realize their full potentials. And while no perfect school district or school board exists, I am proud to say we're making progress. And I would encourage all of you to continue to climb those mountains, continue to rise above in the best interest of our kids. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do every single day for our students.